A plane was flying straight toward two elderly people. Shockingly, the pilot was their son. Even stranger, everyone on the plane knew the pilot. Just 3 hours earlier, a lucky model had won a free travel ticket from her company. Shortly after the plane took off, the man sitting next to her started a conversation. Even though he was a greasy, bald, middle-aged man, he said he worked as a music critic. That caught the woman's attention because her ex-boyfriend John was a music composer. But when she mentioned John's name, the man's face changed instantly. It turned out that the man had been John's college professor. He had once torn up John's graduation project in front of everyone. He believed John's work was terrible, and if it ever got released to the public, it would insult every listener. Clearly, that experience had deeply hurt John, while the man and the woman kept talking about John. A woman in the row ahead suddenly stood up. She said she had been John's high school teacher. She also had a bad impression of him, and believed he was a lazy student. In fact, she had once made him repeat a grade. At this point, it already seemed strange that 3 people on the same flight had known John. But then another man stood up. He said he had gone to school with John and used to bully him a lot. A 5th person soon stood up as well. That made the music critic feel something was seriously wrong. He got up and asked if anyone else on the plane knew John. To his surprise, the entire cabin raised their hands. Even more shocking, all of them had heard John in some way, and every one of them had received a free ticket for this flight. Just like the woman had, it seemed that this wasn't luck at all. Instead, it was a setup. John was taking revenge. Soon the flight attendant confirmed their fears. She said John had locked himself in the cockpit a long time ago. Now everyone was panicking. As expected, John had locked the cockpit door from the inside. A psychiatrist rushed forward and began pounding on the door. He tried to talk to John and beg him not to do anything crazy. Said all of John's problems came from being abused by his parents when he was a child. But no matter what the doctor said, there was no reply. The plane was now speeding down toward a city. At that same moment, an old couple was reading in their backyard. They suddenly heard a loud noise getting closer. 1 second later, the plane came straight at them. That couple was John's parents. John wanted everyone who had ever heard him to die with him. So viewers, what do you think? Was John right to do this?